Hello, I'm Kimilia. Welcome to Kini News. Inspector General of Police Razaruddin Hussain has given an update into the probe against former Goldman Sachs banker Roger Ng. In a press conference at Bukit Aman today, Razaruddin said investigations will focus on recovering assets related to the 1MDB scandal. Razaruddin added that he hoped Ng would accord full cooperation to the police, including giving additional information on the whereabouts of fugitive businessperson Low Taek Jo, who is reportedly the mastermind of the 1MDB scandal. The IGP also revealed that the police would not fit Ng with an electronic monitoring device as they know his whereabouts at all times. However, he refused to divulge Ng's current location due to safety reasons.
Dia pun tak tahu macam mana keselamatan dia ni adalah fugitif. Kan? Dia tak tahu, kita lebih tahu maklumat keselamatan ini. Dan itu yang kita tentukan bahawa kita tidak akan reveal di mana dia ditempatkan.
The 1MDB trial of Najib Razak today focused on the testimony of a Bank Negara witness. However, the statement by Adam Arif was called into question by the Defence Counsel as they claimed that he is not an expert witness. Najib Abdul Razak's lead lawyer Muhammad Shafi Abdullah has disputed the relevancy of the testimony from Bank Negara Malaysia's money trail analyst in the 1MDB trial. This came after the witness Adam Arif Muhammad Roslan admitted in court that he's not there as an expert following cross-examination by Shafi. In light of the witness's admission, Shafi told Judge Colin Lawrence Sequeira he is wondering if they can submit that what he testified was irrelevant, as he expressed an opinion and finding in the report. However, Deputy Public Prosecutor Ahmad Akram Garib countered that Adam was never called by the prosecution to be an expert witness. He said Adam was called to give evidence on facts following his analysis of various bank statements and other documentation. Sequeira then reminded the defense team that they could raise the same issue during oral submissions at the end of the prosecution's case. During his 6-day stint on the witness stand, including today, Adam testified on the intricate and convoluted international monetary trail that allegedly involved 2.28 billion ringgit of 1MDB funds, ending up in Najib's personal account over 4 phases from 2011 to 2014. Najib is on trial over 4 counts of abuse of power and 21 counts of money laundering involving the funds. Today is World Mental Health Day 2023. Several MPs observed the day by wearing a green ribbon in the Dewan Rakyat. During the proceedings, Anwar called for an end to the stigma surrounding mental health. In conjunction with World Mental Health Day 2023, several members of parliament turned up at the Dewan Rakyat with a green ribbon, an international symbol of mental health, fastened to their chest. This included Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim, who called on everyone to stop the stigma associated with mental health problems.
Saya juga turut mengalu-alukan tahun Hari Kesihatan Mental Sedunia hari ini. Kesihatan mental milik semua, hentikan stigma. Dan ribin hijau yang termasuk saya pakai ini merupakan simbol kesihatan mental antarabangsa. Selamat menyambut Hari Kesihatan Mental Sedunia 2023. Kesihatan mental milik semua, hentikan stigma.
The government had made several efforts this year in the mental health area, most notably when the Dewan Rakyat passed the Mental Health Amendment Bill 2023 in May. This is a component of legislative changes to decriminalize attempted suicide in Malaysia. During the tabling of the 12th Malaysia Plan midterm review recently, Anwar announced that the government would establish a mental health institute to deal with the increasingly worrying issue. In the 2023 budget, the government allocated 36.3 billion ringgit to the Health Ministry, of which 34.5 million ringgit was for the establishment of the National Centre of Excellence for Mental Health and the strengthening of mental health and psychosocial support services. Doubts over foreign investments in the country were dispelled today after Anwar revealed a meeting he will be having with Chinese car manufacturer Geely. He said this while dispelling rumors from certain quarters who had suggested that the deal fell through. Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim will be meeting Chinese automobile manufacturer Geely in Tanjung Malim, Perak, tomorrow to look into a $10 billion investment project from the company. Anwar said he will also explore the possibilities of expanding the automotive high-tech valley. He was responding to Gopeng MP Tan Kar Hing in Parliament today on a question about the outcome of his overseas visits, including investments, cooperation with other countries, and the level of confidence of foreign investors in Malaysia. Anwar said the meeting with Geely will also dispel rumors by certain quarters that the investment fell through. He told the Dewan Rakyat that his official visit to China from March 29th to March 31st this year has generated a potential investment value of 170 billion ringgit, which included investments from Geely. He added that the construction of Tesla Incorporated's headquarters in Cyberjaya will also be completed by this month. Anwar also stressed that the establishment of an Investment and Trade Action Coordination Committee under MITI will ensure that international and domestic direct investments as well as trades are realized as soon as possible. He said this will ensure that the projects are approved quickly as there are concerns when it comes to the implementation. While major investors in the likes of Geely, Tesla, and Amazon Web Services have expressed satisfaction towards the country's engineering skills and levels, Anwar said the local talents are falling behind in the artificial intelligence field. Therefore, he said he has spoken to the Higher Education Ministry and Vice-Chancellors of universities to put focus and explore new courses and specialization in the field of AI to fill the niche.
Muhammad Hassan has stressed that the AGC was consulted before the Defence Ministry signed the latest LCS agreement. He said this following the Public Accounts Committee claims that the AGC was sidelined in the latest deal.
Defence Minister Muhammad Hassan has dismissed allegations that the Attorney General Chambers was not consulted before signing the agreement for the LCS project. In a press conference in Parliament yesterday, he said that an Attorney General representative was present during the processes and negotiations. He added that they had even used the AGC's policies. This comes after the Public Accounts Committee published a report claiming that the ministry had signed the 6th supplemental agreement with Boosted Naval Shipyard, Sendirian Berhad, in May without the AGC's approval. However, Muhammad did acknowledge that they overlooked getting black and white approval from the AGC before signing the deal. The 6th supplementary agreement to deliver 5 LCS instead of 6 was signed at the 2023 Langkawi International Maritime and Aerospace Exhibition in May. The total contract price was revised to 11.2 billion ringgit, up from 9 billion ringgit previously. The government had already disbursed 6 billion ringgit for the project. Meanwhile, the PAC said in its report that there's no progress in the construction of the LCS ships since its visit on December 11, 2021.
Anwar is pushing for Malaysia to pursue de-dollarization and to trade in ringgit instead. He said this in response to a question on the decline of the local currency against greenback recently.
The government is exploring initiatives to encourage countries to trade in local currencies and reduce its reliance on the US dollar in trade and investments. This was the Prime Minister's response to Pendang MP Awang Hashim, who asked for the government's action in dealing with the ringgit's decline against the US dollar. Anwar said Malaysia has held several negotiations with China, Indonesia and Thailand and has begun using local currencies in its transactions. The Premier added that the value of the ringgit was influenced by the United States Federal Reserve, which raised interest rates and had no connection with the fundamentals such as good economic growth, good investment, falling inflation or falling unemployment rates. Anwar had previously proposed for Asian countries to establish the region's own version of the International Monetary Fund. Financial experts viewed this positively, suggesting that having an Asian monetary fund would provide Asian countries with a better alternative during crisis.
Fadila Yusof said the issue on the allocation for opposition MPs is being stalled because there has been no negotiation on the matter. He said PN representatives have yet to meet him to negotiate.
Deputy Prime Minister Fadila Yusof is still waiting for the opposition MPs to meet with him regarding their allocation. Fadila said he has not received any official letter from Perikatan Nasional MPs who were chosen to negotiate with him on the amount of allocation. He revealed that only Muar MP Syed Saddiq Syed Abdul Rahman has met him regarding the matter. In April, past Deputy President Tuan Ibrahim Tuan Man reportedly said 3 PN MPs, Opposition Leader Hamzah Zainuddin, Kota Baru MP Taqiyuddin Hassan and Putrajaya MP Radzi Jidin were appointed to negotiate with Fadila. Earlier this year, Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim agreed in principle to give an equal allocation to opposition MPs as received by the government MPs. However, Anwar said it should start with a discussion by both parties to discuss the best method besides finding a common point of understanding.
And that is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to kinitv.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook for the latest news updates. If you would like to support independent media, do consider subscribing to MalaysiaKini.com. I'm Kimilia. Thanks for watching.